be even too greedy for Liquid, and that's why I like Venom, because he's a tad less greedy. You do plop him in a lane, but we don't have to talk about him because it's probably a very long.
Good sniper, sure, can be great at holding those type of high grounds, but
and we've seen
be tough.
Both of these teams in numerous matches make sort of the musical moves around the lane, so we're going to see that this time. First, Kuro is going to have to make some sort of a move as he's back to base. First blood for Secret, picked up by the tri-lane. And just Kuro just hoping to soak up what he can without feeding his life away.
Yeah, he's going to try. Mid matchup also, mid one after a very dominant performance in the last one. Could have a really good timing. Kuro.
Again, drag back into the stun. They'll dive in for it. There we have it. Missed call from Puppey. Closes.
It is very painful.
I mean, Kuro will say, hold on there. I'm in this, but as you say, he spent more time out of the lane than in it with those two deaths. Mid lane Puppey with a quick trip back to base off 13 denies. So the level difference will be coming out between the two of them.
And it's just going to keep building up more too. That TA just starts having more of a better matchup versus the sniper. Sure, Shrapnel can give you some kill threat if there's a rotation coming through, but the last hits are impossible as a sniper. You only have 60. TA, even without refraction, it has way higher than you. Those denies will definitely start to build up. We see the movements coming out. Secret are going to be looking and checking every single rune because they know there's a jungle enigma and there's an abandoned lane in the top lane for the most part. So they have a lot of liberty to move around the map freely.
So mid one, middle lane, he's got refraction back up, but guess it doesn't press it in time. The Fisher comes down before he's able to cast it, and GH sets up a kill for Matumba.
That's why you see the skill build. Instead of going for your last hits, your more points in your headshot, your take aim, he's going for those extra points in trap. Javelin also finished up on this Pango, who's been slowed down a bit in that bottom matchup, but once his mana gets burned out, he's able to trade the right clicks at an okay margin with that Miracle Anti-Mage. So full charge though, finished up for AM.
Again, looking for another wraparound onto mid one. We'll be able to block him off a little bit, especially as well using the body blocking, but Puppey's there. Makes the kill impossible for Matu and GH to go for. Bottom lane, Miracle. Again, playing aggressive, making sure that he can burn the mana of Zai. Zai, Swashbuckle still on cooldown for a few seconds. We'll be able to juke his way around the trees.
They've got the timing of the Dominator with that first catapult wave, so they're diving.
And in fact, Zai, he was out of mana before he could cast his Swashbuckle. Jump out from Miracle is there, but Mind Control caught underneath the towers. The side of Secret bring 4 heroes in. Will punish Liquid for diving.
They know how important it is when you see this in this Enigma hero. People are starting to learn how you want to react first. And you don't want to just give up your safe lane tower to that first rotation mid lane. Even a rotation from the Enigma to look for this tower brings his catapult here. They still have that one set up here.
They do need to do something mid, as mid one is getting very far ahead in farm. Now with the jump forward from Zai, they get the telekinesis, Yapso drags him back. GH from the backlines gets the 3-man Fisher though to stop the attempt from Secret. They'll now turn back towards Zai. Another enchant totem slap there from GH, but Zai's fine. Puppey in the river. As they'll back away, Secret, they'll try for the chase. Zai in with the swashbuckle. GH will be run down here by the two of them. The missed calls, he's got a stick charge. Matu and Kuro still there though actually. So GH, another proc on a Puppey, holds him down. He's trying for the deny. He'll get it. Puppey denies himself.
8 heroes.
Potential of going back in for the farm. It is just Zai here for now. Yapso relatively close as the Rubik, but he'll head over to look to secure some of these 10-minute runes. Kuro, Matu will be around. Zai rolls in, able to pick up the bounding rune on the way over. Miracle jumps across with the ult. Will be able to pick up the kill on Yapso. They'll lose the bound.
Yapso wanted it all. Shrapnel being one of the better spells you can steal in the game as well.
Again, these traps making a lot of problems here. So Zai gets the wraparound with the swashbuckle. Kuro is falling incredibly low. GH has the lockdown though. Zai jumped in for this and Zai will die. He
bit over aggressive.
He wanted to go for it. He saw Kuro, felt confident of going in for the kill. They knew that there was a lot of heroes there. Zai jumping into the
stolen blink by Yapso, trying to put some pressure on. Zai looks like he's just going to use this one to farm a bit here.
Do you see GH though instead, and in fact with the remainder of the Rolling Thunder, Zai, he's able to come across, join forces to help pick him out.
Able to get that set up. As Kuroki will still try to get that level 6, not as fast as we would have thought after he had that solo lane, and immediately
he's gone, jump in, try and glimpses him back, but he can only take Yapso away.
Like we're talking about, there's so many different spells he can steal. Having Blinkstone is one of the dreams. It may not seem like the most impactful spell, but sometimes just being able to get your telekinesis off as a Rubik is what gets you a kill.
Miracle. Oof. Trying to trade hits there with mid one there. Hey, Zai! He's prepared, he's there. Cuts him off. A 3K lead, 4K now for Secret.
And why on top of Echo Saber? He's gonna have like 2,500, 3,000 HP.
I mean, yeah, he's absolutely
How are
massive,
they
Nisha.
gonna bring him down once he gets these items?
And again, the Splink usage from Yapso. He's in on a mind control. Rolling Thunder to cancel the TP. They've found the Enigma. He's fairly tanky with the helm, but not tanky enough. Another stun comes in and Zai, Swashbuckle does the job.
Very problematic here for Liquid. They're starting to make rotations with more heroes. They've got the level 6s. Can they set up for mid one?
Fisher into the two-man static storm. GH walks in, echoes down. They've got the combo. Mid one falling low with a big score. The reflection. He's still alive. Dives in. The Atomic Shield back up. They didn't kill the TA. Puppy there with the save. They kill all three of them. Secret.
So he's already had the Blink stolen a lot of times. Now he can actually go for other spells on top of having that.
They're going to keep pushing. There's no need to slow down here if you're Secret. They have to sustain. Puppy sat behind mid one.
They still have a siege creep too, so they're trying to siege this. They've got the Warcry now too.
They're tanking up the tower hits.
Oh, they see Kuroki on the back lines, the traps.
He has got a static storm if he wants to throw it out, but he's going to let himself die. Nothing that he can do. He's got to hold on to that static storm for mind control. A lot resting on him. He picks up the blink dagger. He needs some incredible play.
They have to just try to stall it as best as possible.
It
but
might
look at
catch
this.
them off guard.
Secret's just forcing it super hard. Zai is sitting in the back lines there, making sure to have one person that can stop that black hole set up back there. Miracle does have his Battle Fury finished up, but they have to try to save this Rax.
It's going down.
GH is just dying.
They can't get in close enough to stop him. The blink's done now for mid one. The buyback's coming out from GH with the melee Rax. It's gone. Nisha takes it, and now leading him with the stun. They're fighting underneath the tier 4. Kura dead mind control. He gets the two-man black hole. Is there the damage to get
no
the kill?
damage.
No, there isn't. They run away. Midbot shielded. GH tries with the Echo Slam. He's caught out Nisha. They do actually manage to get the kill on Mid1.
Okay.
They need more though. Miracle jumping down, looking for Zai. Mana Void will do it. They do get 3 kills. Being caught out by the Stormbot. A Secret now in position to move round on the bottom. Take away another tier 2 tower.
Yep.
Fact already, Yapso inside there hunting, see if they can get a catch. Matsu's got to be careful. Static Storm being used to try and hold Secret back, but Yapso is in with a blink, closing the gap. Zai's got the Rolling Thunder. He's heading straight towards this sniper. Mid1's in on top of him. A couple of hits. Matsu's gone. They've lost the sniper. The control's there as well. Zai continues to roll forward. Cut down mind control with the swash. Time still for these ultimates. Over 80 seconds before the black hole's back up. 30 seconds without the Echo Slam. Secret with a huge window of opportunity to just take more from the base of Liquid. As without these ultimates, there's very little that Liquid can do to slow down the siege. Mind control lays down a pulse, but the range Rax is gone. That melee Rax on the bottom lane falling as well. 19 minutes in, Secret take another set of Rax.
The Manta, he can start actually getting involved and jumping into the fights, but still, even with Manta, he's fairly squishy, as we've said. Their draft is just squishy.
I'm gonna look to chase down Puppy.
Ooh.
He hasn't got the ult, it's still on cooldown for 10 seconds, but he denies himself. Zai's able to get in as well with the Rolling Thunder. Miracle will be able to blink off in time, but Nisha charging forward with a haste rune. Round here. I mean, Secret are a little split up. Maybe if they can take the targets one at a time, they'll have eyes onto Puppy. Miracle will spot out Zai, but in fact, he's been spotted out himself. The lift into the Thunder. He needs help. GH will fire out the controls. Mid1, more than enough damage. Miracle taste it here in game 4, 2-1 up.
Puppy's even making sure to keep this siege creep alive to clean up that final range Rex. Matumba Men will deny it.
Dire's top tower is under
Trying their best to hold off this
That's
push.
it, they go Mid1. The counter blink out will be there from mind control. They jump. GH goes in with the Echo Slam. Static Storm down as well. They're looking to kill Mid1 once they have killed him. He used the BKB before his Aegis. Can they do it a second time? Miracle now stunning the back hole. There's the leader from Zai. Rolling Thunder catches GH. They get Kuro as well. GH buys back immediately. As Liquid will now try and push them back. The tier 3 falls. They're on the retreat. They will manage to push Secret back and out of there, but they do again. A Secret.
How many shrapnel charges? We have only 1 shrapnel charge left as well for Matumba Man. He's holding on to it as much as possible for that high ground defense.
How can they make the jump? Mid1 is in. He's on top of Kuro. Kuro does get the Static Storm off in time. Another stun being laid down now. Mid1 gets the chance to put the BB. Mind controls in. He gets the 2-man black hole. They managed to kill off Mid1. Can they get it even there? They're doing the water through the Rolling Thunder left side. And they roll through. Swashbuckle onto Matumba Man. Miracle is dead. Buys back Kuro back to base. place, but Superman is still alive as well.
Gapster still has the black hole stolen as well.
Anisha is back in, triple kill, jumps in on top of the sniper. Matu dead, 3 gone on Liquid, only Miracle and Kerr left alive, but
He's going for it.
Raptor's in, the Yap hole, he's got the control. Miracle the last one left alive. Manta's pop, he's now been silenced, the lucky shot's there, Miracle's dead, they'll take the top rank, they'll take the game, they'll take the series. Team Secret have done it, 3-1, your major champions.
Absolutely relentless. They just didn't give any breathing room to Liquid at all. And we saw it in this series. It seemed like whichever